Tribe High fam! We are so excited to be back with another episode of Me, Bae and J. If you've been wondering, are they still together? What is going on? Are they What are they doing? We've got all that in store for you.
Tribe High fam, we have gotten so many comments over the last few months about, listen, where are you guys? Are y'all still together? What's happening? We need you guys. And we appreciate the love that y'all have given us. It's been a wild ride for us. The rest of 2022 was quite eventful in a great way.
Yes.
And we're going to get into some of those life updates that we have for the last 6-7 months.
Yes.
Yeah. So sit back and relax and join us for this recap.
And find out what we've been up to.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can hide it, 'cause I feel you, never let you go. Boy, I know our love is strong, even when sunlight turns to storm.
He's shining his tattoos. He's shining his tattoos.
Oh.
You see, we've added
I'm moisturizing my skin.
some tattoos
With
to
the tattoos.
the table that weren't here 6 months ago.
Lots of them. We talked about it in therapy.
First off,
So,
Heather told me when I asked her specifically how many tattoos is too many, she said, you can get as many tattoos as you want. I said,
and
okay,
then she
cool.
said, psych.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Not in so many words, but
Well,
basically.
because then it was just like, my goodness. You know, don't you want to give some time and thought and sit with that which you are going to put on your body to remain there forever in life and death?
But I had given.
Right, I'm about to say, he said, I thought about it. Anyway, let's get started.
Okay.
Let's talk about...
Do I look like I'm tatted up? Honestly, no.
Let's talk about the newest baby,
Ooh.
New Orleans Boudoir, which
Okay.
is the amazing photography studio and company that has been started by Jeff and Heather. And it's wonderful, you guys.
Yes, because TT had her experience for her birthday. So that was something that we treated her to, and we treated her just like we would any other client. She had a full day, professional hair and makeup, nails done. Well, everybody don't get their nails done, but I did do her nails. And yeah, just all the treats and, you know, libations and experience and fun that comes with the day in the studio.
Yeah. It's not 100% of where we've been at,
been
but
a lot
it's been
of where we've been.
because it kind of took off, and it wasn't unexpected. We kind of, you know, projected that it would, and you know, it did, and that's required a lot of our time. You know, just dealing with clients and different things like that, and creating the experience.
Yes.
And everything
I think
that's
Jeff
involved
Jeff
with
knew
it.
that it would more than I did. I knew that anything that we put our mind to has been successful in the past, but I didn't forecast, I didn't project that there would be the level of success that it was. And so much so that we learned a lot, and that's also what led Bae and I to sit down and make the entire calendar for 2023. So we are going to recap even more of what we were up to in 2022, but
Possibly a client.
hold on.
Back to the boudoir
Yes.
business. I was able to have my 40th birthday shoot with them, and all I can say is that they create magic, and it's phenomenal. And the way how you feel when you leave out of there, incredibly empowered, beautiful, sexy, feminine, all of those things, and they stay with you. So if you're looking for a boudoir shoot, I think I know the people.
We're the people. We're the people.
Every woman should do it, for sure. So our two youngest started school, and we had our first Mothers and Son dance together with Gabriel. And that was a lot of fun. He got to dress up in his blue suit.
Yes, he
And
picked the color blue,
dressed
so we matched to him, and it worked out well for us because we had just worn blue dresses to something else, and it was like, oh, we got our dresses for the Mother Son dance.
Yeah. And we had a great. He had a great time. We had a great time.
Yeah.
And his two mamas, one on each arm, basically. So
Yeah, and we had a daddy-daughter day.
Yes.
yes. Then Heather and Jeff took a couples trip to Tulum, Mexico for the first time, and I'll let them talk about that.
Okay, all right.
We're a couple from the Throuple, and we had a Tulum trip, just like me and Bae had our Bae Leash trip, girls trip last year.
Yes.
So, we think that all of those things are important. Like each of us, three of us, it's all important. So yeah, it was a little couples trip in Tulum.
That I planned it and booked for them.
Because if she had it,
they wouldn't have
we
gone.
wouldn't have done it.
we were just
That's
we
not
were
our
too busy.
lane.
And
Right.
we wanted to do it. T felt like it was a really good idea, and so she really handled
Took care of it.
making it happen.
Making it a reality.
But when we went, it was really, really good. Especially because I always say to Bae that like it's easy to feel like Jeff and I have all of this time together because we work together, right? It used to be really across industries, but now it's specifically with this boudoir baby. So we're always together, and Jeff is such an amazing artist. And if you work with artists or if you manage artists, you know that they require management, time management. And so sometimes I do feel like I'm overwhelmed with just managing his time and how he works on things and how he gets to the end of, whatever the deadline is. That it's not like, it's not a vacation. We're not on vacation together.
Yeah.
We are at work together.
So on this vacation, tell us a little bit about what you came back with.
Yes, Jeffy, tell us.
Both of you, truthfully.
Yes, but
Yeah. So okay, all right. So I had been bothering Heather for a number of years about getting tattoos, and I think I had never had one. Honestly, she hadn't. Letitia was the only one that got a tattoo like
20 years ago.
20 years ago, 15 years ago, something like
20
that.
years ago.
So basically, I had been bothering Heather about it for a number of years. We had found an artist at one point in time. We pulled up, and it didn't work out like that, so we didn't end up doing it. And this time, I had insinuated that maybe it might be a fun idea to do it while we're on this trip. And I left it up to Heather to find the artist, and she found an incredible studio called Nomad Inc. in Tulum.
Nomad.
If you're out there, check them out. They're really great. Shout out to Mal.
Wait, we're gonna insert Mal right here.
There you go. Shout out to Mal.
This is the best place in Tulum. Come to Nomad Inc.
Yes.
And Mal did a really great job. We had some ideas on some things that we wanted to get. We both got a matching tattoo for Bae that represents Bae. That's right. There we go. There you go.
That way.
But then it looks skewed. I got a couple of things that I wanted to represent Heather and Aurora. And I got finger tattoos, which were the most painful of all of them. And this was the hand poke method. I was unaware of that until we pulled up. And then, Ma was like, we only do hand poke. And I was like, okay. But I ain't never had a tattoo before, so I ain't have no frame of reference. And they started on the fingers. And I just, for anybody out there who's thinking about getting a tattoo for the first time, don't start on your fingers. That's the absolute worst, okay? But yeah, so then we came back and I added a couple of more.
Yes, you did. Consistently.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in therapy.
Yes.
Sure we did.
Because
therapy is important.
Throw one more thing from our trip to Tulum. We Jeff and I did Bufo.
Bufo.
So
We went to the Bufo Alvaria Sanctuary.
yes,
And we had the toad.
we had the toad, and it was like,
I don't know
literally.
if anybody out there can understand, but nobody can explain to you
No.
the experience. And the crazy thing about it is like all of 20 minutes. It's like there and done, and it feels to you like it was 5.
It's like,
Oh my God, it was the best experience. I mean, I was able to let go of a lot of trauma that I didn't even realize I had from like my past. And, you know, Heather had a completely different experience, you know, which was just as beautiful, but, you know, was very different.
So after their Tulum trip, I took a trip with my romantic partner, and this would be my first time going out of town without them and with someone else. And we went to the beach for a couple of days and enjoyed, and then came home.
it was originally supposed to be a different trip, and
And
then
we got COVID in August.
right, and
This
so
was go to DC.
yeah, so
and
this
then go
so
to
it's
DC.
supposed to be DC, but it ended up being a beach trip, and now there's a New York trip on the horizon.
Correct.
Anyway, yes. What else for 2022?
What else for 2022? I think it's time for a question for the
Oh, okay.
fam. 2022. How did it treat you?
Yes. You know, I'm curious about that. No, seriously, because what a powerful year 2022 was for us. What a powerful year it was for some other people that I've spoken with. And so I'm curious, was 2022 really powerful and life-changing for you? What was it? We definitely want to know.
What was it that was life changing?
Yes.
Because we've had some experience.
We've had some. We've had some. We did not. We are in such a different place
I know.
than where
So
we
true.
were 1 year ago.
Just
Like
1
not
year
in
ago.
us, but
Yeah.
our operations
In life.
and life has just
Yeah.
significantly changed in such an amazing way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
In
cheers
20
to 2022. It was the bomb.
It was
That's
the
good.
bomb. And
That's
I think, do we need to do a part 2 of this recap? Is that
We do.
what we said we was doing?
We're going to have to do a part 2.
All right,
We
so
still got
stay
more to
tuned
go.
for part 2 of 2022 recap.
Okay.